Dear participant, in this training, we are going to explain about what is ISO, what do they do, how many standards so far they have published, all interesting facts about ISO, and many more information in general pertaining to ISO. These information are, for awareness purpose, applicable to ISO 9001, ISO 14001, ISO 45001, ISO 50001, and ISO 20000, and similar other management system standards. Objective of this training is for quick understanding on followings. 1. Changes made in new edition of ISO standards, along with older edition of ISO, like quality, environment, occupational health and safety, energy and food safety. 2. We are also going to explain principles of quality management system, and new requirement, call risk-based thinking, coupled with PDCA. 3. What is called high-level structure, that is HLS. 4. Certain new terms introduced in new series of ISO standard.
ISO stands for International Organization for Standardization. It is based at Geneva, Switzerland, established in 1947. Each country has own national standard body, that is NSB. For example, India has national standard body, called Bureau of Indian Standard, BIS. United Kingdom has national standard body, called British Standard Institution, BSI. United States has national standard body, called American National Standard Institution, ANSI. All such NSB work for development of standard application in their country. But ISO has provided one platform to all such NSB to work together, and they develop standards applicable to all, that is internationally acceptable. There are more than 160 NSB working together at ISO. And most important, there have been more than 20,000 standards published by ISO since 1947 till date. But we know only ISO 9001, as it is most popular standard. Second most popular standard is ISO 14001. These standards are generic in nature, and applicable to all industries, and more specifically, defines requirements of management system. However, there are other standards, applicable to certain products, and these are called product standard. For example, if you go to local market for buying a pen drive, and if you ask your friend in USA to send you a pen drive, both products are similar in size, shape, look like same in capacity even. It is because there is a product standard, and hence product is internationally standardized. There are many such product standards so far published by ISO.
What is called technical committee? ISO has many technical committees working on different subjects. For example, Technical Committee 176 is responsible for working on quality. Technical Committee 207 is responsible for working on environment. Technical Committee 283 is responsible for working on occupational health and safety. Technical Committee 301 is responsible for working on energy. Technical Committee 34 is responsible for working on food safety. And many more technical committees. There is no logic of relationship of such numbers with subject areas. It is an identity assigned. There are more than 800 subject areas where ISO is working for. Each member country, that is national standard body, nominates a member in different subject where they have interest to work for development of standards. For examples, India participates in more than 775 technical committees. How technical committee works for development of standard. Similar to your organization, ISO also follows specific procedure for development of ISO standards. This procedure has total 6 stages. Stage 1, 2, and 3 remains within respective technical committee. Outcome of stage 3 is called DIS, that is Draft International Standard. This draft international standard is circulated to interested stockholders for review to obtain comment, suggestion, or feedback. Upon receipt of such comment, suggestion, or feedback, this draft international standard is amended into FDIS, that is Final Draft International Standard, based on consideration of relevant comment, suggestion, or feedback by technical committee. This FDIS is then sent for casting of vote process. If total number of votes in favor are more than 75%, then FDIS is converted into ISO standard and published. One of important event that occurred in past is here. When FDIS 18001 was sent for casting of vote process, total number of votes were less than 75%. Hence ISO 18001 for occupational health and safety was not published. But British Standard has given identity as BSO's 18001, and this standard became popular and adopted. Later, ISO has put efforts for redevelopment of occupational health and safety standard as ISO 45001, and standard has published upon successful voting process. Stage 7, 8, 9 and 10 are applicable when older edition of standards are withdrawn, when new edition of such standard is published. ISO 9001/2008 has been amended into ISO 9001/2015. It has taken 1/4 to 3 years for revision process. Stage 1 for amendment process started in May 2012 and completed stage 6 in September 2015. Timeline of each stages are indicated here. ISO 14001/2004 has been amended into ISO 14001/2015. It has taken 1/4 to 4 years for revision process. Stage 1 for amendment process started in August 2011 and completed stage 6 in September 2015. Timeline of each stages are indicated here. ISO 45001 development has been started in March 2013 and it has completed February 2018. It has taken total 5 years for development. Timeline of each stages are indicated here. Here, stage 3 and 4 are repeated twice. It is to be noted that it is not called amendment of OSAS 18001 to ISO 45001. These are most recent changes. ISO 9001/2015 is for quality. ISO 14001/2015 is for environment. ISO 45001/2018 is for occupational health and safety. ISO 50001/2018 is for energy. ISO 22000/2018 is for food safety. History of Quality Management System. ISO 9001/2015 is 5th edition of Quality Management System. First edition, published in 1987, emphasized on procedure requirements. Second edition, published in 1994, emphasized on preventive action. Third edition, published in 2000, emphasized on process approach and PDCA requirements. 4th edition, published in 2008, emphasized on outsourced process requirements. 5th edition, published in 2015, has emphasized on risk and opportunity requirements. It is to be noted that preventive action has been deleted in 2015 and converted into risk-based approach. History of Environment Management System. ISO 14001, 2015, is 3rd edition of Environment Management System. 1st edition, published in 1996, emphasized on procedure and PDCA requirements, similar to ISO 9001. 2nd edition, published in 2004, emphasized on evaluation of legal and other requirements. 3rd edition, published in 2015, has emphasized on risk and opportunity, and life cycle thinking. It is to be noted that preventive action has been deleted in 2015 and converted into risk-based approach. History of Occupational Health and Safety Management System. ISO 45001, 2018, is 1st edition of Occupational Health and Safety Management System. 1st edition is called BSOSAS 18001, published in 1999, emphasized on procedure and PDCA requirements, similar to ISO 9001. 2nd edition is also called BSOSAS 18001, published in 2007, emphasized on evaluation of legal and other requirements, similar to ISO 14001. 3rd edition is called ISO 45001, published in 2018, has emphasized on risk and opportunity. It is to be noted that preventive action has been deleted in 2015 and converted into risk-based approach.